Alright, so we're going to go ahead and evaluate some more expressions. There were two that I wanted to take a look at in particular here because of the fact that we have negative values and we have exponents. So the first one, let's see if my pen works. The first one here, we're going to evaluate negative 4 minus a, that quantity squared, when a is equal to negative 3. So first thing we do is substitute in the negative 3 for the a. Notice I put it in parentheses. Okay, and I have to work inside the parentheses, and I see that I have minus a negative, so I'm going to make that a plus 3. Then we're going to square it. Now once we have that, we're going to take negative 4 and 3, we're going to add those together, and since I have one more negative than I do positive, that becomes negative 1. It's important here that I keep that negative 1 inside the parentheses though, because when I square it, this becomes negative 1 times negative 1, which is positive 1 for my answer. Over here, let's say I didn't put the parentheses, and I had negative 1 squared like that. In this case, the negative hangs out front, and I multiply 1 times 1. So this is negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1. So this is not what we want. We want to keep those parentheses since they were included in the first place. For the second problem, we're going to say that we have, let's see, which one was it I was looking at? Okay, this one right here. We're going to say that we have 7 minus the quantity 21 minus h quantity squared, and we want to evaluate when h is equal to 25. So we go through and we substitute in our 25, put it in parentheses. 21 take away 25 is going to be negative 4, and I keep it in parentheses. Off to the side, I have to remember that negative 4 squared is negative 4 times negative 4. So this gives me a positive 16, but this minus sign is still here because there was a minus sign right there. So negative 4 times negative 4 is 16, but there's still a minus right there because of this one. And now I have 7 take away 16, so I subtract, and I get negative 9 for my answer. Okay, so you have to be careful with those negatives and the parentheses, especially when you're raising to an exponent.